and I'm proud of what I fought for. I'm not going to back down from them one bit. I will answer all of these senators' questions, but this will not be a process tried in the media. I don't answer to anyone in this group, none of you, not to that camera at all. I answer to President Trump, who received 76 million votes on behalf and a mandate for change. I answer to the 100 senators who are part of this process and those in the committee, and I answer to my Lord and Savior and my wife and my family. I'm proud to be here. And as long as Donald Trump wants me in this fight, I'm going to be standing right here in this fight, fighting to bring our Pentagon back to what it needs to be.
What have your conversations?
The mother of Donald Trump's pick for defence secretary was today forced to defend her son's character. Pete Hegseth is fighting to win over senators who could kill his nomination. Our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen joins us live now. Annalise, so how did Pete Hegseth's mother become involved?
Look, in a slew of unusual nominations by the Donald Trump administration, this really does take it to the next level. This is the first time, I think maybe ever, we've had a mother weighing into an appointment. And the issue with Pete Hegseth is he's having a lot of accusations leveled his way. He's been nominated by Donald Trump to be the defense secretary, a very powerful position in the US cabinet, chief of the Pentagon. But he's had some accusations of sexual harassment against women, including one complainant that he paid out to deal with that particular issue. So he's had an issue with being accused of public drunkenness, and another instance where he's been accused of mismanaging funds within a veterans charity. Now, he denies all of this, but one of the really damning things that's come out in the last few days has been an email from 2018 sent by Pete Hegseth's mother, and this was leaked to the New York Times. In this email, she said, "On behalf of all the women, and I know it's many you have abused in some way, I say get some help and take an honest look at yourself." She sat down for an interview on Fox today to discuss why that email was sent, to really take aim at the media for publishing it at all, and saying that it was in the midst of a messy divorce for Mr. Hegseth.
I'm sure many of you across the country understand how difficult divorce is on a family. There's emotions. We say things, and I wrote that in haste. I wrote that with deep emotions. I wrote that as a parent, and about 2 hours later, my husband tells me I should think through things a little bit more, but Pete and I are both very passionate people. I wrote that out of love. And about 2 hours later, I retracted it with an apology email.
Now, Pete Hegseth has been meeting with senators on Capitol Hill. That's how it works in the United States. It is Congress that signs off on these cabinet appointments, and sometimes they don't. It means that they cannot proceed to take up that position. Pete Hegseth has said he's not dropping out. He put this on Twitter today, saying, "I'm doing this for the war fighters, not the warmongers. The left is afraid of disruptors and change agents. They're afraid of Donald Trump and me, so they smear me with fake anonymous sources and BS stories. They don't want the truth. Our warriors never back down, and neither will I." He's also spoken to reporters who've been hounding him throughout the building as he's going from meeting to meeting.
I spoke to the president-elect this morning. He said, keep going, keep fighting. Behind you all the way.
So you're in this all the way?
Why would I back down? I've always been a fighter. I'm here for the war fighters. This is personal passion for me.
You're not withdrawing your name from consideration, just to be clear.
I'm meeting all day with senators.
And Pete, as the pressure mounts, the latest rumour published by the Wall Street Journal is that Donald Trump is now considering replacing Pete Hegseth with Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida and one-time rival of Donald Trump in the Republican nomination. He stayed in good favour, it seems, and the impression is that if Pete Hegseth cannot win over these senators to have his nomination confirmed, that it could be Ron DeSantis who steps up, himself also a former serviceman.
Okay, a ways left to run on that one, Elise. And Elise, thank you so much.